It was the writer's first day at the school, Carlisle Indian School. It was cold day. A bell rang for breakfast. All the girls were placed to march to the dining room. Her blanket had been taken off from her shoulder. The other girls didn't care that they were dressed immodestly. They wore stiff shoes and tight dresses. A small bell rang and everyone drew a chair. She sat on her chair but found that no one did. When the second bell rang, all were seated. The third bell was tapped. Everyone began eating. A pale-faced woman stared at her. She started crying. Later, her friend Judawin told her that she heard the woman talk about cutting their hair. Their mothers had taught that only unskilled warriors, who were captured, had their hair shingled by the enemy. She went into a room upstairs and hid under a bed. Everyone searched, and finally found her. She resisted by kicking, shaking her head. But finally her hair was cut. She cried, but no one came to comfort her. When Bama studied in the 3rd class, she hadn't heard people speak on untouchability, but had experienced it. One day, she was going home from school. The distance was 10 minutes, yet it would take her half an hour. Because she saw performing monkey, snake, cyclist, the Marietta temple, the fish stall, the sweet stall, etc. At times, political parties would put up a stage. There were coffee clubs. She saw a threshing floor had been set up. The landlord sat and watched. She stood there to watch. An elder of the street was coming from the bazaar. He held a small packet by the string, not touching it. She wondered. The elder went to the landlord, bowed, and gave him the packet. The landlord opened it, and ate the vadais. She went home and told this story to Annan, elder brother. He told her that people believed, if he touched the packet, it would be polluted. She didn't laugh anymore. She wondered why an elder had to bring the vadais for the landlord, and bow low. Annan was studying at a university, had come home for holidays. Landlord's man asked his address. The point was to know his caste. He told Bama that if they study and progress, they can throw away these indignities. Subscribe for more.